Hey guys, welcome. It is Fatima Fridays, and y'all already know I am Fatima, and it's a party, it's a party. I am the CEO of Strong Heart to Soul Incorporated, a business where we educate, prevent, and work to eradicate heart disease in underserved communities. So that's basically what I do. Again, I am Fatima from Fatima Fridays, and I just want to say welcome to everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. We are here to, unload and love on each other today. I have a very special guest that we'll get
Yes.
into. And I am so excited to be speaking with this gentleman. But we're going to be discussing many topics from the movie They Clone Tyrone.
Oh man, listen.
Oh, I know. G Money Mac got a lot to say,
Yes,
y'all.
yes.
And we're also going to talk about Bronny, LeBron James' son, and his cardiac arrest episode. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things. So, Big Frank hit us off with some 90s music. And when we come back, we'll have our guest.
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashionable one yet.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
All right, guys, we are back. Fatima Fridays. We are in the building. We was just listening to some Toto, Can't you see? Those used to be the girls back in the day. But I am very excited to let you guys know who I have in the building today. I have Mr. Alon Jones in the building.
Yes.
Hey!
Woo!
And I can say this personally, Alon is one of my homies, okay? From back in the day, back in our UP days, Unity Park, big up. Alon is a local entrepreneur. He is known. He also has his own clothing line, and he's a local photographer who also does mini sessions, family photos all around the community. He does a lot of outreach program, like outreach, community work and things of that nature as far as the photography goes. But want to just welcome you, Alon, to Fatima Fridays. Hey, yes, I am so happy to be here and have you in the building. You just don't know.
Yes.
Me and Alon go way back, way back. Yeah. We used to have some good times back in the day, y'all. Yes, absolutely. But of course, I have to get all in your business because that's what we do here on Fatima Fridays sometimes. It's not bad business though. It's all about, love and support and all that good stuff. So tell me, when did you start photography?
Truthfully, I would say a lot of people don't know this, but I was probably about 5 years old, 6 years
5?
old. Absolutely.
Aww.
You won't believe it.
I know.
Back in my mother's photo album, all them flashy pictures you seen with her with fur coats on and high heels. I took probably about 90% of them pictures.
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
I kept a camera rolling and always here. When I take this picture, if you know my mother, you can probably do that.
Yes.
In the corner store. She had you take her picture.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, young lady, can you take this picture for me? Camera. That's
Absolutely.
all she did. So I believe I started about 5 or 6 years old with the bloodline of taking pictures.
Okay. Thanks to his mom. Now, if y'all don't know, but I know his mama. His mother was fly. Okay, she was always dressed to impress. Beautiful young lady, beautiful woman. So what? So you said your mom is what really got you into it. But when did you think, or when did you want to make this your business? When did you think like, might take it further than mama?
I figure probably about 8 years ago. I used to seeing TV in the clubs doing pictures back in my day.
And hot dogs.
So I had a niche, always had a niche for the camera. And I said, you know what, it's probably open field right now. Everybody's doing this. And I got the love for it, And I said, let me just step my foot in here and get deep in. And I just took off from there and haven't looked back since.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So 8 years, you've been doing it like we'll say professionally for about 8 years.
About 8 years, yeah.
That's dope.
Some pictures and people be like, dang, that was 8 years ago. How old?
Right, yeah, because 8 years. Yeah, you've been doing it for a minute now.
Yeah.
And when did you start your studio? When did that come about?
The studio opened up, I would say about 7 years ago.
Oh, you had the studio for that long?
For 7 years.
Wow.
I've been there for 7 years now.
No, that's great because if y'all know our Main Street, it's hard to keep anything open on Main Street for 7 years.
Grace of God, and I have to shout out my city, Niagara Falls. I appreciate y'all because without Niagara Falls, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Wow.
The support has been amazing since then. So I definitely appreciate it and shout out my city.
Okay. That's wonderful. The only thing I think is on Main Street is like the police station and Burger King. Absolutely. Was getting your studio, was that a hard process for you? How did you go about that?
It was kind of hard. It wasn't so easy. I had to take a lot of baby steps to get to where I'm at. As far as the building, as far as insurances, DBAs, LLCs. As far as your business website, business phone number, there's a lot of different things that I had to go through. I wasn't really knowledgeable about all those things, but as time progressed, I moved on and kind of like sharpen that area now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, that's dope. I know that post-pandemic, it seems like everybody wants to have a business. Nobody want to be a worker anymore. They want to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a boss too. I ain't no front. So I get it. So, like you said, you didn't know about a lot of those things. Who taught you about it? How did you learn about it? Where did you go? Was there a resource? Who was that resource for you?
A lot of things, I can't lie, is self-taught. I Google things. I'm a YouTube freak. And I did reach out to a couple of silent people and got a little bit of information. But sometimes people don't like to give you information, so I had to go out and get it myself.
Absolutely.
So it was not easy at all. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So it's out there. If you want to know it, I tell my kids all the time, you have a computer in your hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Like the World Wide Web is in your hands.
Mhm.
Like we didn't have that growing up. We
No,
used to
we
be
didn't.
sitting in a library for hours. Okay,
Yeah.
so we definitely wanted to make sure. I want to tell my kids all the time and tell people who ask me questions. Of course, I don't want to gatekeep anything.
Right.
We not on that at all. But you don't gotta ask Facebook. You can ask Google. You know, it's not that. It's not. It's just one app over. You know? One app over.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And now everything on the internet is factual. But you have to do your research. You know, you have to definitely do your research. So, and how was it for funding for you? Was it hard to get funding, or how did you fund your business?
To be truly honest, everything I got is, I don't want to sound cliche or anything, but everything I got it out the mud. I didn't get any PPPs. I haven't got any grants. I wasn't too big on the credit part. You know, I never really had credit or dealt with credit. So that's the reason why everything I got I just did on my own. You know, it was a struggle. It was not easy at all. You know, I took baby steps. But I never ever has got any help from any outside source for any funding.
That's good. I didn't know that. I had no idea, but I know that these cameras are very, very expensive.
They are.
Like, my goodness, right?
Yeah,
they are very expensive. So when you guys are out there and you need some work, make sure you hit up Alon Jones on Main Street. Or, of course, our very own D Money Matt. Hey. So, absolutely. She's dope. They are both dope photographers. And you guys actually have a lot in common.
Yes.
Because you both went to Full Sail.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. I ain't gonna lie. I read ahead a little bit. I was like, oh my God, he went to Full Sail. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's lit. Okay, I did the digital art and design program, but I went there. It's amazing. I don't know if you ever get the chance to go, still just go because it's such an amazing school.
I heard good things about it, like on campus wise.
Yes, it's literally a movie set. Like the whole back lot is like a movie set.
I can believe
it was really amazing experience, but I didn't get the chance to graduate. I just went there for about a year and then I moved back, but I feel like it was definitely valuable.
Yeah, good experience. You got some learning tools out of it. Absolutely.
Yes. But Full Sail itself is
it's amazing too. A lot of people never really heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard of it before. Not today, but before being on the podcast. And I hear it's another one in Toronto. They were saying something like Full Sail over in Toronto too. So yeah, I didn't know that either, but somebody was telling me.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you what when it comes to photography, what makes you passionate about it? Like, what is the type of photography that you like doing mostly?
Mostly, I love doing family portraits, you know, because that's going to create memories for days to come, hundreds of years, you know, and people step into the studio, you know, a lot of people not photogenic or they think they're not photogenic, you know, but once we create that image of them and their kids or, you know, whatnot family, they're like, oh my God, this is beautiful, you know, so I love creating that art piece of family, you know, and also I love maternity as well, because that's showing another birth coming into the world and that's priceless as well.
Yeah.
Weddings are definitely number one.
Yeah.
You know, those just priceless images. So yeah.
Are they the most expensive?
Yes. Weddings are the most expensive package that I offer.
Yeah.
And, you know, because it's a great deal of work, all day, kind of, so to speak.
Yeah, it's a whole day.
You know, when you leave the wedding, there's still probably about 20, 30, 40 more hours of work that you have to do.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You know, before delivery.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So normally, when, say for instance, you took some pictures of me today, what's usually the turnaround time? Is it a long time?
I would give it if you did a typical photo shoot with me, I would give it on or before a week, depending on who's, you know, before you, photo shoots before you. But yeah, I would give it a week. Sometimes I have them in 2 or 3 days, but I told you a week though, you know.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, at least a week though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I was just gonna say, I know I'm like sitting there like I'm listening because it's nice to listen and hear from another photographer, especially somebody that's been doing it professionally longer than I have professionally, because I haven't been doing it that long. But I wanted to know, like, what are some, like, as far as the lens that you use and the experience that you give to people, what are some things that you feel adds to it or makes it unique? That's like a interesting question.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I have a long line of lenses, and they do different things, obviously.
Right.
A lot of my people, they love, I would say, images where there's not a lot of depth of field. Like, it's just, as soon as you look at the pictures, like your eyes focus on what you see, right? So it's just them and not the background at all. But there is a background, but you're focusing on them immediately. I think a lot of people love those kind of images, which is, I would say, portraits. Everybody wants a nice, great portrait of themselves, as far as for internet, for work, LinkedIn, whatever you may need it for. So I think portraits are very, very big, and people love to go that route, as far as to display yourself.
Now, do you do a lot of like post? I know you say you do work afterwards because you have to, but do you do a lot of photo? Do you use Photoshop or Lightroom or?
I use Photoshop and Lightroom.
Okay.
Yeah, mainly Lightroom. Photoshop if I'm gonna manipulate the picture.
Right.
If you want something changed, I'll get into Photoshop. But if it's just strictly editing, as far as correction on the light end or blemishes off your face or acne, I'll go ahead and stick with Lightroom for that.
Okay. That's lit. Yeah.
See, I am literally don't know none of this. I don't know nothing about it, but I it's very interesting to me. I love looking at myself in photos, so as most people do.
Absolutely.
And so, like, I saw some of the shoots that you have done with a few different people around the area, and I noticed like the backgrounds are always different. Do you have these props at your studio, or are they something that you use from somewhere? I don't understand. Do you rent them, like, or are they just there? Like, do you own these props? What do you do with them?
I have a long line of backdrops, as far as with themes, solid colors, and then sometimes I will get into some Photoshop, which you probably wouldn't even know that the photo is Photoshop. You just think it's the background that they were actually there, but they really wasn't there.
Green screen type thing, right?
I don't use green screen anymore. I used to. I started off using green screen, but I don't use it anymore because I didn't, polish my craft with Photoshop. And so a lot of times you see some of my work, they're really not there. But sometimes they are there, depending on the client and what they're looking for and what they're trying to capture.
Okay, that's cool. See, I didn't know, and I didn't know. I thought green screen was like all the rage. I didn't know that.
But with video, green screen is definitely great. You need it for like video files with editing.
Yeah.
But with photos, if you're got enough knowledge and know what you're doing, you don't really want to use green screen.
Really? See, I learn something. You learn something new every day. All right. So, Big Frank, drop us a new 90s song so we can chill out and take in some of the knowledge that we just got, because that was a lot. Oh, I love this song.
Yeah.
Remember
I was
when
trying
it
to think
came?
of.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashionable one yet.
All right, guys, we are back. Fatima Fridays, and it's a party.
It's a party. It's a party.
And we in the building with Mr. Alon Jones, my homie from UP. But we have D Money Mac has some additional questions.
Yes.
And let's just get right into it. So let's go, D.
So I wanted to ask, how was the program that you graduated from Full Sail? Like, what was your experience doing that?
It was very, very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It was very nerve-wracking. Countless hours being up all night, nodding out on the computer.
Yeah.
I have to have assignments in at certain times and stuff like that. I was getting a lot of help from a lot of because we had groups chats and stuff. So I was getting a lot of help from a lot of other classmates and things like that. Because everything, again, it wasn't a walk through the park. So
right.
I kind of shaded over and got a little scandalous on some work.
Yeah.
I couldn't really keep up too tough, but yeah. I was successful though. But it was definitely just countless hours, man. Just countless hours and a lot of information.
Yeah.
It was really like too much information. It's never too much information, but it was kind of too much information.
Yeah, like information overload.
Yeah, just overload. And
yeah.
But for the grace of God, I love everything that I've experienced, and the knowledge that I've got, and I'm just looking to pass it on.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have like a dream shoot that you would ever want to do? Like if there was no budget and you could choose anybody to work with?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, like a dream photo shoot that you would like to do.
Somebody local or just
anybody? Like anybody, no budget. You could just do whatever you want to do. Because that's definitely something like
question.
Yeah.
You got him thinking with that
one. Yeah. We can come back to it if you need a second to think about it.
Who was your dream shoot?
Okay, so I wouldn't say specifically a person because I pretty much feel like if I could work with a professional model who has like a lot of experience, guy or girl is fine. But I want like an elephant. I want to go to like the desert or something. Like I want a production. Yeah. That would be my dream. Between that and an underwater photo shoot.
Guy I follow on Instagram does that.
Really?
Yeah, I share them with you. Yeah,
yes.
Underwater shoots are crazy.
That was one of the things I was like, I would love to do like an underwater.
Now, do you have to be underwater too?
Yeah, he's underwater. He's showing you everything from step to step. He's underwater with the waterproof camera and everything. With the subject underwater as well. The maternity shoot actually underwater.
That's beautiful. I'm sure it's beautiful.
That would be mine.
I could not go underwater to do nothing.
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah. My hair is not good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll be struggling on it. But I won't do it.
We got some comments on Facebook. Gloria Robinson. It says, good morning, Fatima. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Gloria. Good morning.
Good morning, Gloria.
Ricardo. Sorry, guys. The guest is Matt Quiet. Well, thank you. We did change up the mic for him. Well, thank you, Ricardo. Let's see. Julia. Hey, girl. How you doing, Julia Lowry? She says, Alon is such a professional, humble, passionate, and patient artist. He will work with you and try to give you the best on your budget, and that's very important because
Thank you, Julia.
Thank you, Julia. The budget piece, that be it right there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front.
But
That's it for me.
Can you explain though? Can you explain to people that how like the work, what we talked about prior to, which is like the work that you see as far as getting the pictures done versus there's still behind the scenes work, like that the budget is great,
right?
But
how many hours does it take?
Yeah.
So for instance, somebody's giving you $200 or $300, but it costs you personally your time 20 hours to that's like $10. Like we can't be doing that now.
Right. Absolutely.
So tell us a little about the the difference, the budget, the balance between the two.
Yeah. Well, what you gotta understand sometimes is they feel like sometimes people say, hey, I just want a couple pictures. And sometimes I don't really know what that means. I mean, we can do it, but everything goes with time. Are we dealing with 30 minutes here? We can do a mini session, or are we dealing with the hour for a full session? And what people don't understand is some people want their pictures back the same day.
Really?
So I'm like, you don't want these edits from me to shoot them and just give them to you? Which I would really never do, but people just think that they want the work, they want it so fast, but once I'm done taking your pictures, there's more work to do. I have to sit in front of a computer for, like I said, countless hours and critique the work, make sure everything is correct before I deliver it to you. Right. And some people, hey, are you done yet? Are you done yet? Like they want the pictures the same day.
Wow.
And
patience is a virtue.
Absolutely. And I don't want to give you just some raw images.
Right. That has your name on it.
Yeah, because now you're gonna go post it or do what you do, and anyone did that? It's like, I see a lot of don't like his work, kind of, so to speak. Right. So I can't just pass you anything immediately.
Right.
I mean, maybe other photographers can, but I just not willing to do that.
Yeah.
That's important because people don't understand what goes. They just think they're coming to take a picture. Yeah. And yes, you are, but like you said, there's a lot of work that goes in the background. Yeah. So be patient with your photographer. Be patient with us all. Give us a little bit of grace because we need it,
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's perfect.
And I think that speaks to quality also, because you're not willing to give people not saying that they're not quality, but the quality that you provide.
Right.
So
they may think it's good for them. This is
Yeah.
a nice picture, but to me, I feel like it needs a little bit of work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's your, that's your name. So I think that's
and it's important, especially when especially newer businesses. You've been around for a while, but you're still pretty new to the game,
Absolutely,
right?
Yes.
We tend to be very hard on ourselves because we want, when I do something, I'm like, it got to be, even if it's for me, like sometimes I host different things or I'm a keynote speaker at different locations. I need to know the attendance, who's going to be there. Absolutely. Because I need to know if I'm going to dress this way or that way. I need to know. So for you, I can imagine where you're going to post these, who's going to see these pictures, because my name is on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
My name is on that. So with my name being attached to something, I feel like it has to be a certain outcome. It has to be, elevated to a certain extent. Absolutely. So I definitely get it. And so just be patient, just be patient with us in a whole, and pay that dollar. Like you want something that's going to be right. You want something that's going to be beautiful. You want something that's going to be timeless. Get that man his money.
Right.
Like stop playing with him and stop playing with her, because these people they out here in the community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't got to be doing this. They got so many other things that they can be doing. Like let's stop playing with these people.
Oh, can I ask you another question? I got another. Do you ever enter any photography contests?
I haven't done too many contests as of yet, but I'm looking to do more of that. I gave out gift certificates.
Oh,
okay.
I
had different certain events that go on. I would probably do a basket and then have a certificate in there for a free photo shoot or whatnot. I've done that quite a few times.
Do you ever enter any photography?
Any contest? No, I haven't. Okay. As far as a shoot off or something.
Yeah,
I was thinking about actually trying to have something like that. Get a few photographers and let's go shoot, and then we'll have just the internet. Not to say who's the best, you know what I'm saying, but
like a nice little friendly competition.
Line of work, the same picture comes through. We shoot the same thing.
Yeah,
we got 5 people that shot it.
Ooh, you let me. I'm down.
I want to do
Because
something like
different
that.
perspectives.
Yeah.
You know, we all got different eyes for different things. So everybody's image should look different.
Yes, and I was gonna say that because I think that every photographer has their own style. Like
Yes.
every photographer has their own style. So I think that would be so cool. You let me know. I'm down. I'm ready.
Well, we got 2 so far, me and you.
Yeah.
All the ones I know.
Yes.
I'm sure that'd be worth it.
No, I don't have no other questions right at this very moment.
Well, whenever you think, just throw them out. Just throw 'em out. So, I noticed someone that we both know called you their mentor. And when I thought about that, I was like, that's deep. Because again, knowing you as my homie from way back and now to know like you are someone's mentor, that's dope. Like, how do you feel about being a mentor to others?
It's kind of amazing to me because I never thought that, you know, coming from where I come from, that I would hear those words coming from somebody, you know, that I'm a mentor. So my guy, Timmy Turn Up Photography, that's my guy. Yeah, so shout out to him, you know.
Shout out Timmy.
If it's not me, it's probably him or other photographers that we have in the city, but he's up and coming and he's done a whole line of work. I approve his work. Okay. You know, he's very professional. He's a go-getter. He does great work. And he's a people person too. That's what I like about him too. He's a people person. Yeah. And he's serious. You know, sometimes we get into doing things, you're not too serious about it or passionate about it. Mm-hmm. And Timmy is passionate about his work. So that's why any information you ever need from me, I say, hey, knock on my door, man. There's always an open door for you because I know where you're trying to go and what you're doing. So yeah, shout out to Timmy Turn Up Photography. That's my guy. Yeah.
Okay. Love so what do you say to up and coming photography?
Up and coming photographers? Yeah. I would say if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please knock at my door. I'm willing to answer questions, even help you. You know, I'm probably going to start up a 12-week photography course. I already had the blueprint written up. Oh, wow. Haven't put it out there yet. So yeah, y'all hearing about it now. And I want to help people who want to put cameras in their hand because again, it's Niagara Falls had a long line of photographers from back in the days to today. And you know, today everything starts with a picture. You know, so any of the young men, you got a troubled teen out there, send them my way. You know, because them the kind of people I really want to, you know, capture. Right. You know, I don't want anybody who don't want to be captured. I want people who don't like their scenery or like what's going on. And let's put a camera in your hand before somebody put a hammer in your hand.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's bad out here with the gun violence, and you still can shoot people with this. What they're going to live, and you can make money.
Absolutely, that's dope. That's deep.
Yeah, and I think a lot of kids are interested. I know that even when like I'm outside just doing photo shoots, a lot of the kids will come up and be like, hey, depending on where I'm at, oh, can you take my picture? And it's like, no, but you can tell your mom and we can figure something out. But yeah, so definitely, I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I think cameras are up and coming now with the social media.
Social media is huge.
Everything starts with a picture. So a lot of kids are, I think, passionate about it. It's just that we got to get them in front of us. Right. You know? Yeah. So that's my out goal is to, you know, mentor and teach the up and coming kids that's like me and come from where I come from to, you know, put this in their hand and learn the business part of it, not just always taking pictures.
Right. Yeah.
So I have Big Frank gonna drop us another song, and then we're gonna talk about where you come from.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's do that.
We come back with Fatima Fridays. Yes. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Pooh-paw?
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashionable one yet.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
Right, the 90s, like, yo.
This is DMP Speaks coming to you. I am a board certified Christian counselor. I'm also a life coach. I am a family restoration specialist. I help build, rebuild, and grow your family. Maybe you're having some communication problems. Maybe you guys are just yelling and screaming and you guys are just not getting along. And if you want access to me for your 30-minute consultation call, follow me on all my social media platforms. TikTok, Facebook at DMP Speaks. And if you go to YouTube and Instagram, it's at I am DMP Speaks. Download Fire 716 and click the link.
Download Fire 716 Radio. I had told Randy about it a while back, and then because I was giving away. All right, guys, we are back with Fatima Fridays, and y'all already know it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. That was part of our A and B selection.
Yeah.
So, Alon, we said that we are going to talk a little bit about where you come from because it's important to give a little background about our stories because you never know who is listening.
Right.
You never know who you might inspire. So I'm going to give you the mic and just you tell us what you want us to know. Tell us where you come from and how you went from A to B and now USC.
Okay. Well, I come from Unity Park projects in Niagara Falls. Everybody knows about Unity Park, the real Unity Park, I call it.
Right.
So yeah, I came from Unity Park, single family household, just me and my mom. You know, that was my best friend. Grew up like the average kid, trouble kid. You know what I mean? Niagara Falls, we get into stuff. We hang on Highland. We
sit on the chain.
Shoot dice. sell drugs, all those type of different things I've been through. But also had a how can I call it? I had a vacation in a penitentiary. About a year and a half.
Short stint.
Yeah, short stint. Went there, learned not to do it again.
Absolutely.
So definitely changed my life. Hung up my jersey. It's hanging up there somewhere. And just got into a whole different mind state of being out here. And I had a baby at 18 years old. I was in jail when I had my daughter. So a lot of that ran across my mind, and so I have to do better. I can't keep doing the same thing that I've been doing.
Absolutely.
Because the cloth that I'm cut from, Clarence Jones Sr., if you know my grandfather, cut from a hell of a cloth. So I had to dig in and use the skills that I was here to do.
Right.
As far as pictures or clothing lines, things like that. So I just feel like it's a better day now because I did all the bad things. That's why I feel like I can talk to some kids because I'm somebody who's been where they're going if they're not going to straighten up. Because I didn't straighten up and I went there.
Right.
So I'm just on a whole new journey now, a whole new mindset, and I stay in my own lane. Because if I get out my lane, I'll probably go crash. So I stay focused by staying in my own lane.
That's what's up.
And I'm just here today. And like I said, I just got to keep shouting out Niagara Falls, man. Got to shout out my city, man. I have to
big.
Because a lot of times businesses open up and, we're closed in a year or two because of non-support.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because we're so small. We have to support each other to even be around,
Absolutely.
So for me still to be here, I just have to shout out the city of Niagara Falls, man.
And been here for 8 years. That's amazing. I did not know that.
I never would have thought that I would be here doing what I'm doing today as far as where I came from.
Yeah.
So I just got to shout out the city, man. The support is just insane. I never thought that I was that liked. Not hated either, but but
you have always been a very popular
amazing,
guy.
Man, and I help anybody out that I can help. There's been times people needed events done. Their budget was like not there. They couldn't afford it. But guess what? I still came through for them. I would never shout no names out, but I help a lot of people out behind the scenes. I just don't do too much talking or too much blogging, so keep a lot of things in. But I'm willing to help anybody.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah.
It's definitely nice to hear where you come from and just to see you at the point that you're at now.
Absolutely.
Big. Yeah. Do you think that having your studio in such an area on Main Street and stuff like that has been helpful also, with people driving by and be like, oh, that's Alon's studio.
Yeah. I get a lot of customers that I don't even know, because I do a line of different things. You may need a backdrop, you may need business cards, you may need a website, anything, as far as branding your business, you may need some t-shirts or anything you may need. A lot of people see it on my sign, and like I said, I get a lot of people I've never even seen before that come in and they want different things done. But people that know, everybody just always come and support me, and like I said, I just appreciate it, man. I stay busy because of the people. I'm extra busy. I don't have no free time.
That's a great problem to have.
Right.
Family and kids, So I'm real busy these days.
And you say you have a clothing line.
Yes. It's called a Adrique Courtier. That's what the clothing line is, Adrique Courtier, which is my middle name. My name is Alon Adrique Courtier Jones.
Adrique. Did I say it right?
Adrique Courtier.
Adrique Courtier.
Adrique Courtier.
Oh, Adrique, not Adrique. Sorry, Adrique Courtier. Okay. Oh my gosh, this whole time I've been calling it Adrique. I'm so sorry.
Because I see that. Okay. I just say Andre, and I'm like, there's no N in it. It's all good, So I got a clothing line. Kind of fell back on the clothing line because the photography kind of took over, but now my time is being more freed up. So this coming fall or winter, I do have a little collection that's coming out.
Nice.
You was dropping all kinds of jewels today. Fatima Fridays. Y'all hear
you brought it out of me, Fatima. You brought it out of me. Y'all thank Fatima for this information too.
Yeah.
I don't really talk too much.
That is so true. He does not talk a lot. But I was like, absolutely, I need to have my homie on Fatima Fridays because, like I was saying, I personally know you. And I just want to say congratulations, because
Thank you so much. I appreciate
I've
that.
witnessed, a lot.
Yes, you have. Yes.
I've been there.
You've seen the transformation.
Absolutely.
You've seen when I was a different person.
I've seen it, and
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of you, and the fact that you didn't let, there could have been so many situations that have, led you the wrong way. Absolutely. And you didn't let those barriers stop you.
Right.
You had a mission, you had a goal, and you kept at it. And I think that's just amazing. And you turned 360, and that's perfect. That's exactly, you the winner. Like, that's who we like to see, those kind of stories, because when, things ain't always perfect, especially in not our lives or our communities.
Right.
But when you see someone that that you see, that you can touch, that you can talk to, that you can, be around, and they are absolutely a new person, not necessarily a new person, but just a different type of person.
Yeah, new energy.
A new energy, right? So that gives us so much more go get it. Like, I love to see that. I really do, because I'm like, well, if he can do it, I can do it too.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, that look like me, don't look like me can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a beautiful thing. And I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. You already know.
I appreciate that.
You already
trying
know.
to make my mama proud.
Absolutely. And I know she is.
Absolutely.
I know she's so proud of you. Who are some of your business mentors, or who's a mentor or a role model? I get everybody with this role model question, so I gotta ask you. Who is your role model? Or was a role model to you in your life?
People that was role models to me in my life, they weren't role models for the right reason. I had role models growing up as a young kid, so I'm looking at people thinking they're role models, but they're really not. You know what I'm saying? So as in today, I don't really have a mentor, but I do have a guy that I get a lot of information from as far as the photography field. A lot of people may know him. His name is Ray Robinson. He's at the NAC. He probably took pictures of our grandmothers.
Oh, okay.
He
I
was
do
the
know
picture
Ray.
guy back in the days with him and Skip and stuff like that. So
my mom just got some work from him, actually.
Yeah, so Ray, I talk to Ray a lot, get a lot of information from him, and he give me a lot of jewels, because he's 70 years old, I think.
Yeah.
So I sit down and pick his brain. He picked my brain, and he just gave me a lot of information that I probably didn't know as far as how to deal with certain situations and certain people, because he's seen it all. He came before me.
Absolutely.
So
I think a lot of our youngins need to know that. Like, they always think adults are, trying to get on them or say the bad things. And some are, some adults don't know how to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if the elderly has been there. They've been there. They've done that. They came through it, and they still here. So those are the people that you need to be learning from.
Better believe it.
Absolutely.
So I like to talk to older people.
Yeah, definitely. So you talked a little bit about the clothing line, and you said you got something dropping. When can we be expecting this new drop?
I would say around about fall, because I want to get a little bit cold. It's not for the summer, it's a little bit for the weather.
The hoodies,
so to speak, you know what I mean?
The
hoodie
sweat
jacket or something.
So I guess you're gonna drop your first piece off at Fatima Fridays.
Yeah. I can drop one of them off. Absolutely.
I'm kidding, but I'm not.
So
yes, definitely. Let's see here. So we're gonna just listen to another 90s song, and then we're gonna come back with some other serious topics to talk about. I got no rope.
You're locked into the vault with Dante Mound on Fire 716 Radio. Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th, because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch, happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu, featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? we've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40-ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashionable one yet.
A lot of random people send me.
Well, nobody sent me anything. No.
I wish it was more consistent.
And we are back with Fatima Fridays, y'all. And y'all already know it's a party. It's a party.
It's a party.
Y'all already know it all the time. It's constant in Fatima Friday world. So Fatima fam, I really thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being consistent. Like I say, I've been doing this since around March now. And it's fun. It's amazing. And you guys keep me on my toes. Thank you so much for it all. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have continued because I didn't think it was going to be, I didn't know what it was going to be like. But I love doing it. Thank you guys
Yes.
so much. But on a serious note, we're going to talk about, we got a Fatima fact today. A Fatima fact is something that's not necessarily a fact, but it is, important. But today's Fatima fact is really, really a fact. We're going to talk about cardiac arrest, and it has been in the news a lot lately from the Bills player Damar Hamlin, who went into cardiac arrest right on the field in front of all of our eyes last January. And then a few days ago, LeBron James' son, Bronny, went into cardiac arrest at a basketball workout. So I know everybody has been hearing about cardiac arrests lately. And I want to just put out some information because Strong Heart to Soul is my business. And I talk about heart disease and different types of cardiomyopathy and things of that nature all the time. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about cardiac arrest. First of all, cardiac arrest is not a heart attack. And people get that confused all the time. I even used to get it confused.
I was just about to say, it's not.
It is not a heart attack.
I did not know that.
It's not a heart attack and cardiac arrest is two different things. Cardiac arrest is simply one's heart stops beating, pumping blood to your brain and other vital organs in your body. So it's like an electric shock that changes or stops your heart constant beating. So that's what it is. It's a arrhythmia. So it stops. Your heart has the electrical currents going through it at all times. That's normal heart. That's how your heart beats. But when there's an arrhythmia, it stops that, and it can be very sudden. And at that point, within a couple of seconds, when it happens, you pass out. So
Wow.
The good thing, I guess, to say about it, that if you are treated right away, there's a 90% chance of survival.
Oh, okay, that's great.
So that's the good thing about it. Most 9 out of 10 people who have cardiac arrest outside of the hospital die often within minutes. But if you have, again, if you have the proper um, people around you, someone that can do CPR, 90% of those people can live. And that's something that most people don't know. And that's why you will see now there's such a push for everyone to learn CPR.
Absolutely.
Because you just never, ever know. So if, and unfortunately, this is crazy, but it is true. African Americans die outside of a hospital more often than whites, because people don't want to give us CPR. And that is sad.
Wow.
That is sad. And it could be a lot of different reasons. Because a lot of people don't want to give CPR because they think if I do it wrong, I can be charged with something, or they don't want to touch us. It's a lot of different reasons. But African Americans, if we are outside of the hospital and we go into cardiac arrest, we will die more than our counterparts, and that is very, very sad. But if we learn CPR, because most times if you're out and about with African Americans, you're with other African Americans, So if there's one person in your life, if it's two people in your life that know CPR, that is a better chance of that person actually living. So here are a few signs of cardiac arrest. If a person collapses suddenly and loses consciousness or passes out, that is usually cardiac arrest. If a person is not breathing or gasping for air, that is cardiac arrest. And that I shouldn't say that could be cardiac arrest, because you don't know that until it's determined by a doctor. If a person is not responding during shouting, or you're shaking that person, that's usually cardiac arrest. Or if a person just does not have a pulse, when you check to see if they have a pulse, that could be possibly cardiac arrest. Calling 911 is the immediate thing that you should do. You're usually never alone, hopefully. So somebody else call 911 and then automatically start CPR. Or even if there's a defibrillator around, that is a life-saving tool. So to use for cardiac arrest, a defibrillator or AED device is a device that sends electrical shock to the heart to try to restore the normal rhythm. Unfortunately, most people who have cardiac arrest do not receive treatment quickly enough to survive. And that's the main thing about cardiac arrest. It has to be very, very fast. Unfortunately, Black people carry a gene that is more susceptible to cardiac arrest. Increasing risk of cardiac arrest includes high blood pressure, and Black and Hispanic people typically have the worst survival rate of an out of hospital cardiac arrest episode. And that's where I was talking about people don't want to touch us, or they're scared, or they think they're going to get sued, or whatever the case may be. Cardiac arrest is very rare in people under the age of 30, but within the last 10 years, we have seen the numbers rise dramatically in young people. The main risk factors is genetics, and the structure of your heart arteries, heart inflammation, and substance abuse. So these are usually things, I don't want to say that can be prevented, but there are things that can be controlled. Things that, like substance abuse. We all know that taking drugs, alcohol is bad for you. Don't do it. A lot of people do it. I have done it. Stop. Try to slow down, whatever the case may be. Get some help if you need the help. But what we eat is a main factor. And we all know that, and that, again, that goes way back to slavery from what we eat. Oxtails and pig feet and things of that nature. We today are getting away from that, and that's a beautiful thing. We're eating more lean meats, we're eating more chicken and things of that nature, fish. So we shrimp, those kind of things are healthy meals for you, but we still have those down home cookings, and it's hard to get away from. I do understand. Y'all see me, I'm a big girl because I love the cooking. I love the sweets. But sugar. And everybody tells us how drugs is bad for us and things of that nature, but sugar is a drug.
Absolutely.
And they know it, and that's why they put it in our food, and that's why they pump red dye and all these different kind of things. America is evil. That's why they give us all these things, because they want us to, go to the hospital.
Hey, they don't want to be overpopulated.
People
have to die.
People have to die. People have to go to Big Pharma. How do you think Big Pharma got to be Big Pharma? Because they need us. Okay. Yeah. So I want to tell everyone, just be careful. The difference between a heart attack and cardiac arrest: a heart attack happens when there is a blockage in your arteries. This prevents your heart from receiving enough oxygen-rich blood. When oxygen is in your blood that can't reach your heart muscles, you can have a heart attack. So that is the difference between a cardiac arrest and a heart attack. The cardiac arrest is more the electrical shock type thing for your heart. A heart attack is more of a blockage to your arteries. So a lot of people don't know that. And they always think, I even thought it when I died. I don't know if you even know this, Elon, but I died for 8 minutes. Thank God I was in the hospital when it happened. I thought I had a heart attack and died. I was corrected by my doctors, my nurses. I did not have a heart attack. I was in cardiac arrest, and then I died. And then I was dead for 8 minutes. And then with the AED, they shocked me a few times and brought me back to life. So that is what happened in my episode. So the AEDs work, but it's all about where they are and where you are. Right. Because there's a law now that a lot of places have to have the AEDs there. Schools usually have to have them there, but they don't have them on the bus. They don't have them at the sports centers. They don't have them at the practice fields. So those are the places that they need to be. So my business, Strong Heart to Soul, is working with the other businesses in the area to get these AED equipment at every stop. You know what I'm saying? At every place, at every bank, at every organization, at every church, because we know for a fact that these are things that help save lives. Right. So we are definitely doing that. So basically, so people who play sports are acceptable to these type of things because, their heart is working extra hard when you're exercising. I also believe, I don't know, I can't say that this is 100% or anything of that nature, but we tell our kids Gatorades and all these drinks, to take when they're playing sports, but the best thing to drink is water. Absolutely. The best thing for a child when they're exercising, when they're doing all this moving, dancing, flipping, whatever it is, water is the best replenisher. So drink your water. That is, get off all of these sugary drinks, monsters.
Don't look at me.
All of those type of things are not good for you, are not good for your heart. And I know it's easier said than done, because if somebody told me I can't have a cupcake today, I might cuss them out. But I'm trying. Instead of having a cupcake every day, I might only have once a week. It's a process with any other thing, but definitely know that it's a way out. We ourselves can prevent some of these things from happening to us. So that's what Strong Heart to Soul is all about, teaching us how to eat right, exercise, and things of that nature, so we don't have to worry about heart attacks and cardiac arrest in underserved communities. Yeah. That's it, y'all. 90s song, please, sir. And let me know if we have any.
That's crazy. I really didn't know that though. About the yeah.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast. Looking for a heavy-duty workhorse that can handle any task? Look no further than the 2004 Chevy C4500 diesel flatbed truck. With its robust 6.6-liter diesel engine, this truck delivers the strength and reliability you need to tackle the toughest job. Don't miss out on an incredible opportunity. Call Ken at 716-310-0100. Call now to learn more and drive away in the ultimate work companion 2004 Chevy C4500 diesel flatbed truck.
Loving. That was the first thing.
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashionable one yet.
All right, guys, and we back. Y'all already know it's a party.
It's a party. It's a party.
Now, I want to talk about something that has been like all over the internet the last couple of days, thanks to Netflix. Shout out to my place, Netflix, my streaming app. I guess that's what y'all call it. I don't be knowing. It's a movie out there called They Cloned Tyrone. Now, it's a good movie.
It's a really good movie.
It makes you think. It's like deep. It really is. I didn't expect it because, like, okay, so the people at the radio station have been talking about it for a few days. It's well, we've been cloned and this, that, and other. And I just laugh it off, like, haha, yeah, whatever. Because I'm not really into the conspiracy theories. I think it's really scary. So I stay away from it. I don't want to know if something going on. I don't want to know nothing about it. Don't tell me. Yeah. Because I'm scared to death. So, but this movie, when I got into it, and of course it had Jamie Foxx in it. And do you remember the other guy's name?
So it was Jamie Foxx and the guy, the main character, Fontaine. He's the actor that played in Star Wars, the newer black guy.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Let me see if I can find it. 2 seconds.
And then there was a young lady.
And then,
I don't remember her either. I don't even think I've ever seen her anywhere else or played any other movie. But I was like, okay, Jamie Foxx is in it, and everybody talking about it. So I'm gonna watch this, and it's called They Clone Tyrone.
So Fontaine, who's the main character, is John Boyega. I think that's how you say it. Boyega.
Yeah, he was a great actor. He has played in a few other things. He's a younger guy. He's up and coming.
Yeah.
So y'all look out for him. And who was the young lady?
Yo-Yo. She was played by Tiana Paris. I don't know what other things she played in. She played in a AMC drama. She starred in Mad Men, and she was in the movie Dear White People.
Oh, she was. I used to love that one.
Yeah.
So, but she's beautiful. She's another up and coming. So you guys see these people out there, watch their movies because that's how they get paid. But anyway, They Clone Tyrone. I had to watch it just because everybody was, it was the latest hype. All my friends were talking about it, and I'm happy that I did because it was an eye opener.
Yeah.
It's very deep.
Spoiler alert to the people watch. I always have to because I just spoiler alert.
If you haven't watched it yet, today is your day.
Yeah, you go find out some stuff
Friday
today.
is Friday Fun Day, so go ahead and watch it immediately. It talks about so many different stereotype problems in our community, like drug dealing, the perm situation. You know how they're giving us cancer now in the perms. Okay, so many problems that we have in our community. It talks about the community at the end of the movie has to come together as a whole in order to beat the man. You know what I'm saying? And they were literally controlling these people with songs, with speech, with drinks. The church.
Yeah.
I was like, not the
I have.
church.
Ooh, I got. Okay, I'm away.
Not the grape juice.
Yeah.
So it was so many things that we, you don't necessarily have to be a conspiracy theorist, but so many things that we do on the average day, like was in this movie. Like the lotto tickets, like the lotto, like dang, they getting us, yo. So it's really crazy. So definitely watch the movie if you can. I know D Money Mac, I know you got something to say. So just pour it out. Get into it.
So just to give you a little bit of like what the plot is. Basically, there is a drug dealer who he's getting money from a pimp. The pimp has a hoe, basically. And through this process of him trying to get the money from, and all these different situations going on, like it comes off as like a black, how do you say it? Black exploitation? Is that how you say it? Black exploitation type of movie. In the beginning. That's how it kind of starts. And then through their process, they end up finding out that there's like a whole underground government facility that's cloning them and doing all these different experiments, and it's in a trap house. And then it's in the trap house.
Literally in a trap house.
Yes. And then not just that, but even just as far as like the different locations where they were either supplying products that was causing like mind control or different things like that the government is doing. They were using the corner stores, they were using the churches, they were using what else was the corner store, the churches, the fried chicken places,
the fried chicken, yo.
Yeah. So it was like the hair salons, so
Black people.
So everything that black people love. Okay.
It was basically, that the government was experimenting in this area. And so like you find out like the main point of the plot was just that the character, he had experienced so much in his community that now he thinks the only way to get out is to become white. And so they do all these experiments to change the black people to become more susceptible to be white, basically. But you find out like there's all these different places that there's clones and stuff like that. And you find out at the end that all the way on the other side of the country is the same clones. So it's almost like these neighborhoods are the exact same, which is real life.
Yeah.
Because you go anywhere, you can find the same blocks.
Same block, same hood, same people.
So, but the where it just starts getting like real trippy and eerie was like they were putting this substance in the fried chicken to make them more agreeable and like relax and stuff like that. So at one point, if you see in the trailer, they're looking around and everybody's just laughing, like, and they're just like laughing way too hard. He's like, "Oh my god, is it the chicken?" And he like slaps it off the table. But it was just crazy. It's a really good movie. Definitely watch it.
Way too much.
I watched it.
Scared afterwards.
Yeah.
Like I'm just a scary person, so I'm like, dang.
Yeah. I watched it twice. I watched it twice in a row. I had to go outside though and like get some air. I was having
because it was that deep. It made you think like, wow. Because like for instance, I grew up in the church, you know.
Right.
So in the one part of the movie, they were putting the substance in the grape juice. You know, every Sunday or not Sunday or every first Sunday, you go and you take communion, and they were putting this substance in the communion grape juice.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, these people in church was like,
just start dancing. Like they just start
like,
dancing and like, you know, but it really makes you think because
it absolutely does.
The thing that like got me was the trap house situation, because think about how many dilapidated houses there are,
especially right here in Niagara Falls.
Right. So I was even okay, now I'm gonna warn you. I am a conspiracy theorist. Okay, 100%. I got a certificate. So I definitely like some of the stuff that they show in movies. Like I take it very serious because it really makes you think. And to me, it's like, okay, if you do have all these houses that are abandoned and worn down and all these different things, like where else to hide something like that? Right. A place like, you know what I'm saying?
A place like Niagara Falls.
Yeah. And I wonder if you could even go and find out who owns some of the properties, because that could be a telltale too. Like, oh, that's a government property. What are they doing there? But you know, and then not even just with that, but like the fact with the church situation too. I can finally tell somebody about this. So just yesterday, I remember one other thing I did. I watched the movie They Live. I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's from the 80s. It's a sci-fi movie.
I think I heard of it. Or
yeah.
Seen a preview or something.
It's basically like he finds out that there are like fake people living among, like aliens living among real people. But you could only see it when you put certain glasses on. But the thing that got me, because now I done seen this They Clone Tyrone movie, was that the facility where the people was trying to take the aliens down was in the church, the black church. Yeah. So I said, that's the second time now. So my wheels start turning. But yeah, it was crazy. The movie itself, even just the fact that they were cloning the drug dealer and the pimp, and like basically being like, we want the neighborhood to stay this way, because if the neighborhood changes, then that means that it's going to get gentrified, right? And we can't do our experiments anymore.
Exactly.
And there was even like little Easter eggs. Like if you watch, when you go back and when you do watch, you get a chance to watch it, there's a part where this the main character Yo-Yo, she's a prostitute, so she's talking to the guy in the car, and she's like telling him what she can and can't do. And then they like Fontaine and Jamie Foxx pull up and they're like trying to get her, and they cuss out the dude in the car. But the way they cuss him out, he's like, "Get your beige ass out here with your fake Obama looking self. That's not Michelle." But when you watch the movie, you're like, "Oh my gosh, that probably was like a clone." Being like, you know, because that happened a couple times. It was like that. Then there was like another part with Yo-Yo where at this certain point, the man, well, he's not even the man, but he's just somebody that's working for the man. Mm-hmm. He ends up like getting them in a specific place and trying to stop them from like doing anything further. And he's able to control the guys. Like he's able to control them with like code words, which is
they weren't able to control the woman.
But they were right. But he said basically he was just like we just didn't even think you were worth it because you're just a typical hoe. And so to me, I took it like, she was like the main character of finding out what's happening and taking things down.
Right.
And it makes you think, like, how many times are Black women overlooked? So much so that they end up being the main ones, So that's kind of how I took that. Yeah. And she had missing posters. There were missing posters of her around,
but she wasn't missing.
But she wasn't. Yeah. So it's like
deep. The whole movie, like, you gotta watch it. People, they clone Tyrone. I don't really, tell people what to do, but watch this movie.
Definitely watch it. Yes, for real. It's multiple layers to it, for sure.
It's scary. It's scary when you think about how you live your life. And you just live your life. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Right.
But to think there is somebody out there controlling portions of your life, and there's not anything that you can really do about it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
Yeah.
That is, and then when the community comes, when the one drug dealer got with the other drug dealer, and they came together, and it was like, look, this is our community. We got to take our community back. Then that's when change started.
Yeah, because they realized that they were the reason, because they were purposely being put there. Because they're like, each time a drug dealer or somebody died, like, they just cloned another one.
Make another drug dealer.
And then that way,
always going to be there.
Yes. So it's always going to be these problems. But when they realize, like, oh my God, like, we're the reason, let's come together and, do something about it. Right. So it's because it's definitely the racial. They touch it. It's so deep. Yeah. A lot of levels. Definitely
worth it. It was a good movie. It was not like a movie where, because if it's too much in it, you don't really want to watch it. But it was entertaining as well.
Yeah.
So that made it okay.
Yeah.
So, Frank, are you ready for this contest?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who's gonna win some tickets, y'all. We all got this 90s sing-along R&B coming up on August 19th here at the radio station, 3019 Niagara Street. You can go on Eventbrite to get your tickets. There are 2 layers of tickets, $25 for brunch and 1 mimosa, and then $40 for bottomless, baby. Okay. So, it's on a Saturday. You ain't got nothing to do all day long. After that, it's from 11 to 3. You can go out and, chill at home because you're going to be tipsy. So, yeah, go ahead and let's get this snippet. But we got to give them the number. So you hear it. You got to tell us what this song is. Tell us what the number is, Frank. You can call in only. And this is how you win these tickets. And I might get fancy. Yeah. I might do 2. Ooh. The number is 716-205-8136. You're going to hear the snippet. The first person that calls in and gives us the correct answer will win a ticket. Oh, I know what it is, y'all. That's a good one. That's a good one. Y'all heard it. There it was. It's just that, a snippet. He don't be playing with that snippet.
Yeah.
716-205-8136. You call in. You tell us the singer of the song and the name of the song and the singer, and you win the tickets. Okay? Hey, all right. Go ahead and hit us up with a 90s song so they can get this call in. Right.
Yeah. That song. You gotta be a certain age too, though.
Yeah, you gotta be a little old.
This is DMP Speaks coming to you. I am a board certified Christian counselor. I'm also a life coach. I am a family restoration specialist. I help build, rebuild, and grow your family. Maybe you're having some communication problems. Maybe you guys are just yelling and screaming and you guys are just not getting along. And if you want access to me for your 30-minute consultation call, follow me on all my social media platforms. TikTok, Facebook at DMP Speaks. And if you go to YouTube and Instagram, it's at I am DMP Speaks. Download Fire 716 and click the link.
up, everybody? It's Kier here, and Jack Faith Hope Club. We all are facing some type of battle. This time, I decided that I'm fighting back. I just refuse to literally let the battle overpower me, and I want to overpower the battle this time. You have to still go through the battle because I still need to get out of you what I need from you. You can beat it. It's just about knowing to getting into a place of confidence, like, I can beat this. I can get past this. This does not have to consume me. This does not have to... I don't have to wear this on my shoulders at all, truthfully. I can let it go. What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, and Jack Faith Hope Club.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
And we are back, guys, and y'all already know D Money Mac has been going in with the conspiracy theories.
Yes.
Not me over here about to run to my car and go lock myself in my house. Okay. Nobody called in for the snippet, so I guess we're gonna play it again in a little while. But the number is 716-205-8136. If you want these brunch tickets, y'all better quit playing because $25, that's gas. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better quit playing. Get these brunch tickets, $25 or $40 bottomless mimosas. And you know me, I like the mimosas. So I love the mimosas. So you better go ahead and you will get the $40 ticket. So, you know, bottomless mimosas for free. Are you playing? Call in, get that.
I'm about to pull it.
No, you're not calling in.
Okay. She said no.
No, you can't win. But okay, so Diaja or D Money Mac was even talking about these UFOs. So they put all the stuff out here to like take our minds off of what's going on in the world. That's what's really going on in the world. Yeah. Like last week it was some fake chicken, and now we got UFOs. Like, what? And there was a live meeting, a Congress meeting on White House grounds talking about UFOs. Like, it's for real, y'all. Yeah, it's like it's crazy. Like, I just don't want to know about it, but I do.
It's not a conspiracy anymore. So basically, one of the things that they were talking about in the hearing was that the government, the military, was reverse engineering some of these UFO crafts or UAP crafts that they've been finding because they want to be able to use the technology. And that's just something that, as a conspiracy person, I've been hearing about that since I started like looking into conspiracy. So that was one thing. And then what I said off of when we weren't on was that there is, and he made it very clear because the lady asked, is it an alien or an extraterrestrial?
Yes, she did.
And he said, no, it's just a non-human biological creature. And so it just kind of makes you wonder though, like,
but doesn't that mean it's an alien?
So now we are getting somewhere with the questions, because if it's not human, but it's here, it is not alien. So then what is it? And that was
that's super scary.
Yeah,
but I don't want to see it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
Why we get her started, Elon? Why did we get her started?
I'm holding myself back because I want to say.
Let's will it on in.
But
we got to do my favorite
Yeah.
topic of the day, because
yes,
we'll be talking about this all
day.
day.
Yeah.
Okay. So my favorite topic is Dear Auntie. Okay, this is my favorite segment of the day, Dear Auntie. Since I'm not the oldest one in the room today, but normally I'm the oldest one in the room, and I am gonna be the auntie. I'm always the auntie. If you want y'all to know what it is basically people send in an email or inbox me a letter for some advice on their craziness. I say, because they know I'm crazy with them, so why not compare? It could be any topic at all, no holds bars. We don't let nobody know who we talking about. We don't say names. It's completely anonymous. I ain't even gonna tell my mama, I promise. So here we go. Here's a Dear Auntie letter. Dear Auntie, for the last 3 years, me and 8 of my girlfriends have been getting together every 4th Sunday for brunch. I wonder if they're going to come to the 90s brunch. We usually try to go to brunch in a different city every 4th Sunday of the month. Well, I recently got the gastric bypass and I have lost nearly 40 pounds. So for the last 6 months, because I was on a very strict diet, I have not been eating a lot. But I still go to the brunch every 4th Sunday with the friends in different cities. Normally, we split the bill evenly, but since I have not been eating a lot, I feel like I should not have to split the bill evenly with my friends. I have not told my friends how I feel yet, because I do not want them to think that I am cheap, and that there are a lot of things going on the internet about, being messy, going around about splitting the bill. So, dear Auntie, what do you think I should do? Normally, when we go to brunch, the bill is well over $400 or $500 for 8 people, and all 8 of us chip in equally. I barely can eat a salad nowadays, and I always drink water. I never have alcoholic beverages because my stomach can't hold it. Do you think it's fair that I chip in the same amount as the other 7 women? Sincerely, Brunch Boo. Oh, that's different.
Yeah, that is different.
That's a good one. I mean,
what y'all think? Brunch Boo?
I think you should just, when she go, I think she should just be like, hey guys, I'm not gonna eat anything. By you saying that, everybody should know that. Like, well, we're not going to include her in the bill split. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
the only way I think to handle that.
I think I don't know. What you think, Deanna? So I gotta get my thoughts together.
I agree with A-Line. I'm gonna make sure I say your name right. And I believe that she needs to just speak up to her friends. Like, hey, I would even tell them straight up, I had gastric bypass surgery. You should already know that I can't eat. Right. Yeah. Right. And so you shouldn't, I wouldn't say it this way. You shouldn't be expecting me to chip in on a $500 bill if I ain't eat nothing. But I would definitely, hey, I'm not eating. I'm just here to enjoy my time with y'all. Right. So
they expect you to split if you're not eating.
Right. Yeah. Right. That don't make sense.
I don't want your money and you're not eating. I don't think you should split this bill and you ain't eating nothing.
Right.
Well,
she ain't eating or drinking. She
ain't been eating for the last 6 months, and they've been splitting that bill for the last 6 months.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. She should have said something before then.
So, as I heard the story, I think that communication is proper. But if you don't say nothing, they're gonna keep doing which I've been doing. So, so if y'all been going out splitting it, they're just gonna expect the same outcome. But if you don't communicate that, there's been the tone is different now. Yeah. Right. I'm not paying $1,000 for chef salad and some apple water. I'm just not. Not. So say what you will. Y'all be prepared to handle your business. I'm gonna go ahead and pay this $4. Right. Thank y'all.
Okay. Right.
And or just go meet him at the spot and get your own table.
That's
yeah, that works.
I was already here, guys. I'm good. I got this. Thank you. Oh, good to see you. Yeah. No, that's crazy.
So, what do I think about this one? I mean, it has been a lot going on the internet about splitting the bill, which I think is absolutely crazy. Like, you can't afford whatever. Don't try to split the bill with your friends. They shouldn't expect you to split the bill. This is the thing. Your friends are your friends for a reason. Right. They don't care if you're cheap. They don't care if you listen. I done been some places with my friends and had 10 cents in my pocket. Okay.
Lint.
And those are my friends. You know what I'm
Sure
saying?
right.
And they gonna make sure that I got something to eat and that I got something to drink because those are good friends. My friends always have been good friends for the most part, but but the thing is this: with friends, you get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get into it with friends. Me and my friends get into it all the time. They call me judgmental. They call me mean. They call me. They checked me the other day because I said something about them on Fatima Fridays, and they was like, "Don't be talking about us on Fatima Fridays." But these are my people. Like we've been friends since kindergarten.
Yeah.
Like these are my people. So, but first of all, you pick your friends wisely. First and foremost, I tell my daughter this. She's 14 years old. I tell her this all the time. Everybody is not a ride or die. Okay, everybody is just not an A1 day one. You have to know the difference. First and foremost. Second of all, you just need to be, like you said, communication is key. You need to tell your friends, regardless if they think you cheap or not, they still gonna be your friend.
Right.
You know, regardless of what they think. If they're your real friends, they should be like, you know what, you're completely right. That's unfair of us to expect that from you.
Right.
Because they're your real friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just tell them, look. I'm getting a salad. This salad is probably $20 anyway. And I'm drinking water. Y'all go ahead and have y'all regular brunch. And y'all pay for that. But don't tell them the day of and at the table. I think there has to be
I agree with that.
some talk about it. Because if you got this $1,000 bill and you think you get to the table and like, okay, it's gonna be split between the 8 of us.
Right. You got your part.
Yeah, you have your part. Now it's 7
of us, so now that's what changed.
Yeah, and then that could be a big issue the day of.
That's
Right.
a fact. That's a fact.
But if you tell these people at the beginning of the month, look, at the end of next month, I ain't putting in $300 for this meal,
Right.
then they should be prepared to handle it accordingly.
Yeah.
And if they not, and they don't want you to come, then girlfriend knows ain't your friends.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to find a new circle because
Right.
those are not your friends. And your friends are only going to want the best for you.
Right.
So that's,
Know the difference.
yes, it is
We gotta eat,
important.
man.
Well, they go to different cities.
Yeah. I mean, and they're having
They're
drinks,
traveling.
they're eating, like
Yeah, it's brunch.
Yeah. He's gonna
Brunch.
be bourgeois.
They got
You
some.
better having a few in you on either side. And then also be okay not going to the brunch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
That's
Hey,
true
look,
too.
I'm not.
You don't gotta
Yeah.
go.
Oh, what's wrong with you? I'm not coming. I'll see y'all afterwards.
I'm not coming, girl. I don't like to miss stuff. Like I don't know why. I think it's the later after
The gossip and the
pre-position.
juice. You
Yeah,
missed out on
like
all
I
the
need to
deep
know all of that.
conversations.
I need all the tea. I need all of that. Like
As crazy as this, I don't like things with people that I go with. If I'm not out of time with you, bye. I'm trying to meet new people.
What?
No, I'm out because I don't want to go out and do the same thing we've been doing.
Yeah.
Once I'm out. Hey Tanya, wait Tyrone, what's up? Where's the spot at? What's hot out here? I got to go. Then I'm finding somewhere to line dance because I'm just that person.
Yeah.
I'm from you.
Frank loves to wind it. So I will say this about my sister Nadia. She is a great hostess. And she loves to plan. I'm not so much of a planner. I'll look up a couple things on the internet and be like, okay, we're gonna go there. But when I tell you that Nadia be having it down to a T, okay, we're gonna eat from 1 to 3:30. We're gonna get in the Uber at 3:35.
Oh,
We'll be at our next destination by 5 p.m. Like everything is planned out, and honestly, it works so much smoother that way because you know exactly what's going on, when, where, and how.
Right.
And I remember even I had to at our latest excursion was back in June. We went out and my equipment, my LVAD I was in the beach. I was in the water. Let me just tell the truth because she would be like, tell the truth, Fatima. So if you know someone with the LVAD or ever had an LVAD, you know that you're not supposed to be like submerged in the water.
Okay.
So I went to the beach and like I do every vacation because y'all ain't gonna tell me I can't be looking cute in a bathing suit. So I went to the beach. I sat on the beach and the waves were coming up. They were coming up and they were hitting me. So it means they were hitting my bag, which means they were hitting my equipment. So my equipment got wet. And the first thing that they say, do not get your equipment wet. So I got my equipment wet. And I had to sit out on a whole night out in the club. And I was so mad. Like, they went out and had a good time, but I had to stay in the house because my equipment got wet. And then the next morning, we had to drive out of our way to a whole new city, to a hospital, so I can get more equipment. So it was crazy. They didn't make me feel bad. Thank God they didn't, because I was ready to fight. But they were very sweet. These, like I said, good people, good friends. This was my sister, my niece, your daughter. So we had a good time. But yeah, I like to have things planned out. So when we go to different cities, like we're supposed to be going to DC for this Bills game in September, I'm already looking at, okay, so this is this place, we're gonna be here. We're getting a hotel that's centrally, around everything, because we don't want to be taking Ubers everywhere,
right?
So we plan it out, and that's important. So when they go into brunch in different cities every fourth Sunday, they got a plan.
Yeah,
they got a plan, and part of that plan is to separate that check for now on.
Yeah, right. I was even thinking, I'm like, well, if the bill is $800,
that's $100 per person.
Easy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That
and
is.
all I ate was a salad and drank some water.
Dinner.
Thank you.
If she was paying all, she might as well just order something, bring it back for somebody.
Thank you.
Okay,
can we get that snippet again, Frank? Because people ain't called in. 716-205-8136. We trying to give y'all some free tickets for the R&B brunch. Okay, Frank, one more time, because my goodness.
One more time, I got you. It's coming up.
Yes, one more time for the snippet, because he ain't playing with y'all. It's a snippet. I just want to bust out this song so bad right now. Yes. I want to sing this song. 716-205-8136. I know somebody that's watching, so I know you want these tickets. What is you doing? You better, because you already been calling me, asking me for them. Girl, you better win these tickets. So let's see what else is on the menu for today, guys. Oh, we didn't do our birthday section. And we're going to be wrapping it up real soon, Elon. You survived. And it's a party. It's a party. It's a party. So here at Fatima Fridays, we like to say happy birthday to, people that we know, people that's in our communities, not in our communities. So I have a few birthdays that I want to say happy birthday to. First and foremost, I want to say happy heavenly birthday to my cousin, Yusuf Watif Thornton, who passed away a couple of years ago due to COVID. And I just want to let you know, Watif, that you are missed, you are loved, and we're taking care of your mom. So happy heavenly birthday. Also, I want to say happy birthday to, my mom-in-law, Miss Bell, down there in Alabama. We love you and happy birthday, Belle. Fatima Fridays also wants to say happy 50th birthday to Dennis Crittenton. These are some local celebrities, I guess, in Niagara Falls. He don't even live in Niagara Falls no more.
I seen
Dennis, he don't live here no more. So, but happy 50th birthday, Dennis. Happy 44th birthday to, I don't know, somebody. Yai King. I don't know who that is, but who celebrated yesterday. You know who you are. James Ewing had a birthday this week. Yeah. I don't know why. Corey Fields had a birthday this week. Happy birthday. Hey, you please stand up. Laquita Taylor Abraham, she had a birthday this week. Jermaine Brown had a birthday this week. Maisha. Yes. Mm-hmm. Booze. I couldn't think of her last name. Yes, Maisha had a birthday. Happy birthday. I think she turned 43 because she good. She was taking 43 shots. That was her contest. She had to take 43 shots for her birthday.
Wow, that's
So
crazy.
that's
I
dope.
might make it to 43. I ain't gonna make it to 44.
43 shots. That's what's up. Miss Anita Starks, we want to say happy birthday to you as well.
Seen her in the casino, homegirl.
Yeah, she's and Miss Person. I can't think of her first name. I typed it wrong. But Miss Person, happy birthday. And my cousin Camille Morgan, happy birthday to you. We have some celebrity birthdays that Fatima Fridays here wants to say happy birthday to supermodel Winnie Harlow. You guys know who Winnie Harlow is? Yeah, she's a supermodel. She has
Vitiligo.
Vitiligo, yes. Yes, that I don't know what that's called. Okay, Frank. Whatever. Dr. Jackie Waters from Married to Medicine.
Married to
Medicine.
Yeah.
Yes, that. So it was her birthday as well. And happy birthday or heavenly birthday to young Dolph.
Young Dolph.
Dolph.
Yeah.
Dolph. He was, yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's why I'm an auntie. A rapper.
I'm sorry.
He was a rapper. That's all y'all need to know.
Yeah.
He's passed on, unfortunately. Happy 51st birthday to Maya Rudolph. Y'all know who that is?
Yes.
Her mother was silly of me to think that person. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, her daughter, 54. Or 51, sorry. Happy heavenly birthday to Joe Jackson. Did y'all know it was Joe Jackson's birthday? Now that's the Iron Fist man.
You said the Iron Fist
The
man.
Iron Fist.
Oh, I thought
Michael
you said the,
Jackson.
I know, but I thought you said the
Yeah.
Iron Fist.
No.
That was our
Iron Fist. Happy 54th birthday to Jackie Christie from Basketball Wives. She need to sit down.
Happy birthday, sit down, guy.
Yeah, because come on now. After all these many years, like, what's her husband's name?
I have no idea.
He light skin. He a Christie. He a basketball player. Oh,
Doug Christie.
Doug. Yes, they both need to go sit
Doug.
down somewhere. It's over, y'all.
Oh.
It's done. 56th birthday to Wendy Raquel Robinson. Y'all know who that is?
Wendy Robinson.
Wendy Raquel Robinson.
Is
She
that
used to
Wendy-
play on that show about the football people. It was on BET.
One game one.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I know the name of it.
Yeah.
Wait, is she the mother? Is she
Yes,
the mother?
She was the mother of
Okay.
the guy.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, wow.
She's a comedian, I guess. She's an
Yeah.
actor, I guess. I like her. She was funny. Happy 68th birthday to Iman, the supermodel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
68. She's
68.
still out there.
And she's
Man.
beautiful. Oh my goodness. Another beautiful person that has a birthday.
What?
What did you say?
How's
Big
it possible, right?
Frank. Oh, wait. Another beautiful person, Rick Fox. Have you seen Rick Fox?
Yeah, Rick Fox is fine. That's a fine old man right there.
Oh. Do we got a caller?
4716 Frank speaking. Hello, caller, you on the air.
Hello. You on Fatima Fridays?
Hello.
Hi. Who is this?
Huh?
What's your name?
Jamel?
Jamel? Hi, Jamel.
Yes.
Are you calling for the contest?
Huh? I'm watching you guys on Facebook.
Oh,
Hey, Jamel, thank you for
Jamel,
watching.
Thank you for watching.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're so sweet, honey. Bye-bye.
Okay, have a blessed day.
You too. Aw. How sweet is that? The mouth of babe.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you,
Said this
Jamel.
Jamel. Shout out to you, Jamel.
I just
That's
thought
so
that
nice.
they were calling for the song, but I guess not. That's okay. Anyway, Rick Fox has a birthday or had a birthday. Salt and pepper. Now, Rick Fox been salt and pepper for a long time, and it looks really good on him. It does. It looks really good on him.
It does.
Also, happy birthday to Kadeem Hardison from A Different World. Yeah. I didn't know his mom was in the industry as well. She's like Yeah, she does something, but I don't remember what it is. But she's also in the industry, his mom. Happy birthdays to songstress Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child. She turned 43, so okay. Mr. Dalvin from Jodeci. Ooh. His birthday was recently. And Marlon Wayans had a birthday also. His birthday was on the 23rd. Petey Pablo turned 50 years old.
Wow.
What was that? Throw your hand. What was this? In the roller, in the helicopter. It was something.
No. Petey Pablo did Freak Leak. Bodie.
Yeah.
Christina.
We got another call.
Yolanda.
Okay.
Fire 716 Radio, Frank speaking. Say it again. You want to give people a little message from the young man Jamal.
Okay, Jamal, what's your message?
Go ahead. What's the message? Jamel, what's the message?
Never give up. I want to let a lot of people know, because people go through struggles and hard times, and everybody goes through something. But I want to encourage you to never give up. God is never going to give up on you. Never give up, because God is always there. Whether we know it or not, God is never going to forsake us. And I want to let the people out there know that to never give up on your hopes and your dreams. Never give up on what you believe that you want to do. Never give up on what God has for you. God has a lot of major explosion things for us that we just don't see. But God is about to blow my mind. And God spoke to me and He said, I'm about to do it. Yeah. God is about to do it in our life. God is about to do it in our season. There's a reason for the season, and God is about to do it right now here in the city of Buffalo, New York. God is about to change our lives. Here in the city of Buffalo, God is about to be an explosion to us. God is about to be in the midst of our lives, okay? I don't know what we may go through, but God is still right there through the midst. I don't know what we may see that's not happening, but God is still going to be there in the midst. We get so confused nowadays, but let me tell you something. No sickness, disease can take over the word of God. No hate can overtake the word of God. Okay, these people's minds are getting corrupted these days, but let me tell you something. God is still not be in the midst. God is still going to be in the midst, whether we know it or not. I want to encourage my people on today that God said, never give up on what you do. Never give up on what you believe. Come on, some people want to go out and steal cars and do this, but never give up. We will have unity in our communities. We will have unity wherever we have it at. Come on, people want to do all this other stuff. But we will have unity in our communities.
Jamel,
but I want to let my people know that never give up.
Absolutely. No, we thank you. We appreciate you so much. May God bless you. Absolutely.
Yeah. Jamel, text us or leave us a message and tell
We
us
need to interview him.
how old you are, Jamel. Wow. Yeah, he sounds very young. Yeah, he's a deep thinker. And whoever his parents is, I applaud you.
You know, and sometimes the Lord sends messages.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That was a
You didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I think that was
wow.
That was deep.
That was we all
That
here.
was for a loop, right?
That,
For real,
definitely.
yeah.
That I did not know.
not.
I had no idea. I wish Jamel would let us know how old he is. Wow.
Jamel, if you're still watching, type in the comments your age, please.
Yeah. Wow.
And shout out to you. Thank you so much for giving us that message. We definitely receive it.
Yeah. And shout out to your parents.
Right.
Yeah.
Your parents.
Somebody
I started with them
somebody
first.
is a village around you. So
Yeah.
God bless them as well.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah. took us right off course, but that's okay because
That's
we
all right.
obviously
We needed that.
we needed that word.
that, right.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I was like,
he was
that went through
preaching,
me.
okay? Telling
I
us
ain't
not to
even,
give up. And I've been, questioning some things. Lord, thank you so much for that reassurance. Wow.
Yes.
I have just a few more celebrity birthdays. 82-year-old George Clinton from the Parliament Funkadelics. Yeah, he turned 82. He was a wild one.
He was a wild boy.
Yes, he was. Also, Keith Sweat celebrated his 62nd birthday. Keith Sweat. That's make it last forever. Endeavor. Happy birthday, Keith. Danny Glover celebrated his 77th birthday.
Dang, he only 77?
70.
I thought he was
He's been
older than
around
that. I ain't gonna lie.
forever.
He has been.
I thought he was at
Danny
least in
Glover's
his
the OG
80s.
for real.
77 is 82.
I meant like 88,
85.
87, yeah, something like that.
And last but not least, for all our sports lovers, Ezekiel Elliott from the Dallas Cowboys. Are you a sports fan?
Yeah, a little bit. I know Ezekiel.
28 years old. 28.
Wow.
But guess what, y'all? They got to come to Buffalo this year. They coming to Buffalo December 12th. And that's going to be a party. It's a party. Okay. I don't know how, but I'm going to be somewhere. Hopefully I'll be in the arena. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be in a box. Because listen, December 12th is going to be freezing. Okay. But this is like one of the games like you got to be at. Though. So I'm doing some things to try to make sure I'm there.
You should see if you can get one of the Buffalo Bills players to do an interview.
I would love to have one of the Buffalo Bills player do an interview.
Yeah.
You know who I would love to have? Honestly, Damar. I know everybody is all over him, but because we have a very, the heart situation, I would really, really love to have him. And we don't even got to do like this. I just need to talk to him.
Yeah.
I need to be in his presence because we have a lot in common. And I just, I was praying for that brother, and I'm so proud of him, and I'm so happy how he's using what happened to him as a platform to help us, the people in this community and all over the world. And I'm trying to do the same. So, Damar, if you ever see Fatima Fridays, if anybody ever tell you about Fatima Fridays, you are a friend of ours. You are Fatima fam. We love you. Come on down. We only in Niagara Falls.
Yes.
Come on down. We got to. What that man speaking it into existence.
Speaking into existence.
From my mouth to God's ears. Okay.
You'll be here.
Yeah, that would be amazing. But yes, so that is our birthdays and things of that nature. It's that time, y'all. It's the end.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again, Elon, for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, like I said, my homie, my friend. I appreciate you. And guys, we'll see you next Friday on Fatima Fridays. Y'all already know it's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
That's pretty dope.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu, featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosa